Let's start with the reading, Taurus. This reading is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus sign. Keep in mind the energies go both ways, so please feel free to interpret them as they best resonate with you. Also, I'm selecting people for free personal readings. Keep watching to know how to get selected. All right, let's see what we have for you here today, Taurus. Okay, we have a very powerful message for you here, Taurus. I can already see it. Oh, wow. Wait a second. This is really beautiful. It's probably going to be one of the most powerful messages that I gave this year. I can already see it with all these cards. The first card that we have at the bottom of the deck as the main energy is Death, Rebirth. This is something major that is transforming into your life. And the reason why it's transforming and changing, it's because you have changed. Something within you now is creating all of these changes around you. And it's going to be a brand new chapter for you. Nothing is going to be the same from this moment forward from what I'm seeing here. And overall, I see how that it's going to be a repetition. You're going to go back to a place where you have already been. Could be geographical or it could be emotional. This is an opportunity with someone perhaps who you have been in the past. Something that it's going to happen once again, but right now, this time, everything is going to be completely different, and especially the outcome. It's going to be a happy, positive one. Look at this. We have balance coming your way. Nothing is going to be unbalanced like before, like perhaps it was before. And here you see that repetition, that going back to square one, to square zero, in fact, here with the Fool. And this time, this is going to work out in your favor because of something that has changed within you. We'll see what this is. This is really beautiful. This is really, really powerful for you. And by the way, this Three of Cups, it's making me think of a reconciliation. Again, going back to a familiar place. I've been here already. Now, we see with the first three cards, the end and the beginning of this cycle. And by the way, 10, 0, 20. This is you sum the beginning and the end, and we get the place where you're at right now. We get the person that you are right now. Wow, this is really beautiful. Now, let's start with the first card, 10 of Swords. Right here, we see the time where everything fell apart. This is the painful ending that you had to go through because you were not willing to be in a situation that was not clearly making you happy anymore. You wanted to get out of a limbo, never being able to have what you needed, what you wanted, the things that are important to you. You were not able to sacrifice those things anymore. And so right here, although it might have been one of the most painful things that you've ever gone through, it's something that you decided for yourself. This is the time for me to be happy. Why do I have to postpone my happiness? What am I here for if not for being happy? I don't want to just having to sacrifice, having to give up on things. This is my life. And it's time for me to stand up for myself, even if that means starting all over. Now, some people don't know that, but the number 9 is actually the end of the cycle. When you get to the 10, you have the end and the beginning of a new one. In fact, right here, we see that although this might have been really, really painful, this is your chance to recover. This is your chance to rebuild yourself, and you are absolutely going to do this. We will see in a second what is coming up from that. But overall, what we see with the Ten of Swords is that you might have reached your rock bottom here. And the most beautiful thing about it is that there is no other way than up from here. There is just recovery. And the sun, as you see right here on the horizon, is going to come up again. It's absolutely in front of you. It's just a matter of time. Now, right after this ending, we have a beautiful card, the Fool, which definitely represents that repetition. Something is coming back up into your environment, Taurus. Something that maybe you were not expecting anymore at this point. Something that you never thought it would happen again into your life. With the Fool, you are put in front of a crossroad and you need to decide where to go. Do you want to take the risk? Do you want to start all over, or do you want to completely forget about this, move away, and just never revisit this opportunity, this option ever again? This is your time to be happy. And so the most important thing that you can do here, Taurus, is focusing on what is important to you. Now, we see how here, given that Wheel of Fortune, someone or something is coming back into your life. And right now, we see how things are going to be completely different. You know, this Fool card and this overall setup really looks almost like a treasure map to me. A treasure map that it's going to send you on a whole journey, but eventually the treasure is going to end up being at the beginning where you started. But because of what you went through, now you can see where the treasure is, and you couldn't see it before. So what are we looking at here with Judgment is a fundamental change within you. And I love to see this. This is what you had to learn. This is what you had to let go as well. With Judgment, you have all the tools necessary. You have experienced everything that you needed to experience in order to understand what is needed to let go, what you have to keep for yourself, and what instead you have to completely move away from. And so right here, I see a change within you. That change that right now it's going to make the situation successful. In fact, what I see is that this situation, this person might be coming back. And the reason why this time it might be successful, it's because you don't need them anymore. You might want them still, but you don't need them to be happy. You don't need them to be alive. And that is something that you had to learn into this process right here. You see how powerful this is. You being independent now, it's actually allowing you to find true happiness in a situation that maybe before, actually not maybe, clearly before, did not make you happy. This person is coming back. This situation is happening again, but this time the issues have been fixed. All the problems that you had before are not going to show up again into the situation at all. So I definitely see this reunion. I usually don't talk so much about the first few cards, but I felt like this message was absolutely important, absolutely powerful, something that I needed to really be clear on and dig deep into. So, wow, let's see what this person's situations, intentions are at this moment in time. What is this person coming back for? How is this situation potentially going to evolve in the future? Let's see. Expect a message, and there is that reunion, reconciliation. Wow. This person is really wanting to do anything that they can do in order to fix this. And I do believe that just overall, the stars are aligned for you right now, Taurus. This is meant to happen, and you could delay it. Let's remember that you are at a crossroad there. You could go down the path where instead you're never going to revisit this again. And it's always your choice. But at the same time, what we see is that from the other side, we have someone who's soon going to send you a message hoping to reunite with you. We see it with the Three of Cups, we see it with the Four of Wands. And as far as their intentions, is to give you back all the love, all the attention, all the beautiful energy that you gave to them. This person has something that they want to give to you, again, back to you. It's definitely going to be an emotional energy, but it could be an object as well. This person is coming back with an idea, and they clearly have a plan for what they want to see next. This is going to be very powerful. If you are deciding to reevaluate a potential reconciliation, this is something that it's going to bring you a ton of happiness, love, and passion. And the most beautiful thing that we see here is that this time you are going to be fully ready to receive this and to receive it in a way that it will never be able to destroy you like perhaps it did in the past. You are a new person. You have a brand new energy to yourself. And now you are fully ready to enter a situation which is so emotional, so passionate that at times, as we were saying, can become destructive. But now you are independent. As we were saying, you don't need this. You want this, which is two completely different things. So let's see what this person is going to tell you with this message. Let's see what this person's actual plans are right now. Let's try to understand what they want to do and how the situation might change in the near future. Is this going to be a reconciliation that will transform into a long-term relationship? Or is this something that will come up into your life and then leave once again? Let's look into the overall evolution of this situation. Again, congratulations on this beautiful journey, Taurus. I am so happy for you, definitely rooting for you. Let's see what's coming up next. If you want to dive deeper into the messages, just follow me in the extended video link below in the description box. Also, don't forget that every week, I randomly select viewers that have watched the extended video to offer them a free personal 30-minute reading. I send out emails every Monday morning. Make sure to check out your spam folder as well. Stay tuned for the extended preview and some more content made just for you. Welcome back to your extended reading, Taurus. What a reading. I really love when I see people in my readings growing, learning, and becoming stronger. Because let's face it, the key is not to find situations that are 100% safe, situations where we're never going to get hurt, people that are going to be perfection forever. That it's not realistic. If you put yourself out there, if you do take risks, eventually at some point you are going to get hurt. The best thing to do, the best thing to learn, it's how to recover from those situations. It's how to get up back on your feet and be happy again in no time. And here, that's exactly what you're learning. And it's absolutely beautiful, Taurus. Good for you. So we see how this person now is coming back out of the blue. And they are going to really open up to you. I see the passion coming in with the Page of Wands. This is good news overall. An exciting message, which will definitely start changing the situation. Now, let's see what they're going to say. Let's see what they're planning to do in the immediate future. And then we will focus on the evolution of the situation. Page of Wands, Four of Wands. Okay. Oh my God. The Lovers, right there, immediately. You might not see it because it's out of focus, but here it is. Wow. The Sun. Listen. Do you see what's coming up for next? This for you next. This is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting excited for you.